Is it time to buy or sell SOFI stock? In this video, we will explore SOFI in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 1st of July, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 30th of May, 2025, our system has identified SOFI as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 1.37. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Those who adhered to our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 32.63% since we first designated SOFI as a buy candidate just 22 days ago. This equates to an average return of 1.48% per day since it was categorized as a buy candidate. The stock is currently positioned in the upper section of a wide and robust rising trend in the short term. This scenario often presents a favorable selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back toward the lower boundary of the trend can typically be anticipated. A breakout above the upper trend line at $18.31 would signify a stronger rate of ascent. In the current 3-month trend, we observe a potential change of approximately 47% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging between 24% and 53%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis projects a change of about 79%. Our calculations suggest that the stock's performance could vary from 15% to 85% over the upcoming year. In current terms, this would place the future price between $20.34 and $32.70. Our latest daily update for SOFI features the headline, SOFI stock downgraded from strong buy candidate to buy candidate following Tuesday's trading session. The SOFI stock price experienced a decline of 3.13% on the last trading day, which was Tuesday, the 1st of July, 2025, dropping from $18.21 to $17.64. During that trading day, the stock fluctuated by 6.46%, reaching a low of $17.36 and a high of $18.48. Notably, the price has increased in 7 out of the last 10 days and is up by 18.39% over the past 2 weeks. Additionally, trading volume decreased on the last day, which is generally a positive sign as volume should align with the stock's movement. On that day, the trading volume fell by 55 million shares, totaling 92 million shares traded for approximately $1.63 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $18.92, while the lowest price was $6.01. Currently, the price stands 6.74%, or $1.28, below the 52-week high, and 37.58%, or $10.62, below the all-time high recorded on the 1st of February 2021, when the price peaked at $28.26. SOFI Technologies has recently demonstrated impressive momentum, with shares surging by 16% in a week and hitting a new 52-week high of $18.92. This rise is attributed to a strong history of earnings surprises and optimistic market sentiment, particularly in the context of a bullish Wall Street rally, where several factors are aligning to support sustained gains. As SOFI prepares for its second quarter earnings report on the 29th of July, expectations are building that the company may again exceed analyst estimates. Recent trends show a notable increase in earnings estimates, which could further propel the stock price in the short term. Notably, trading volumes have also gone up, indicating increased investor interest, which adds to the likelihood of continued price momentum. The company's return to the cryptocurrency market is another critical development that could act as a catalyst for growth, enhancing its service offerings and appealing to a broader customer base. With the financial services sector increasingly evolving towards integrated digital solutions, SOFI is well positioned to capitalize on these trends. In conclusion, these positive developments not only suggest potential short-term gains for SoFi stock, but also point towards a longer-term growth trajectory as the company builds on its competitive advantages in the fintech landscape. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 11th of June, 2025, it was reported that Stephens assigned SoFi an overweight rating with an initialize action. On Tuesday, the 14th of January, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned SoFi a buy rating with a hold action. On Friday, the 3rd of January, 2025, it was reported that Deutsche Bank assigned SoFi a hold rating with a hold action. On Thursday, the 19th of December, 2024, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned SoFi an underweight rating with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 10th of December, 2024, it was reported that Jefferies assigned SoFi a buy rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general sell rating to SoFi stock. They have categorized the price-to-earnings ratio as sell and the price-to-book ratio as sell. Regarding return on investment, analysts have rated the stock as neutral. The following signals have been identified for SoFi. The SoFi stock exhibits buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive forecast for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal stemming from the relationship between these two indicators, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. On downward corrections, support is expected at the levels of $16.73 and $14.50. A decline below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. Moreover, there is a buy signal emerging from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, commonly known as MACD. However, some negative signals have also been issued, which may influence the near-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Monday, the 30th of June, 2025, and since then, the stock has experienced a decline of 3.13%. Further decline is anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Volume decreased alongside the price during the last trading day, which lowers the overall risk, as volume typically aligns with price movements. Here are some additional signals that may be of interest to you. Moving average convergence divergence, a buy signal. Pivots, a sell signal occurred 2 days ago. Bollinger, a buy signal was generated 9 days ago. The short-term moving average, a sell signal, was noted 13 days ago. The long-term moving average, a buy signal, was identified 49 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 46 days ago. Examining the 12-month chart reveals the short moving average issued a buy signal 22 days ago. The long-term moving average generated a sell signal 20 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 18 days ago. For more signals, please visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for SoFi. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $15.36 and $14.90. There's a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level could lead to a decline to the next support level. In this case, SoFi finds support just below today's level at $15.36. If this is broken, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $14.90 and $13.27. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating a high level of volatility. With a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is classified as high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $1.12 between its high and low, or 6.46%. Over the past week, the stock has exhibited an average daily volatility of 4.95%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for SoFi, let's quickly discuss some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. A high PE ratio might suggest that the stock is overvalued, or that investors are anticipating significant growth in the future. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 29th of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at 6 cents. It is important to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SoFi. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for SoFi is at $18.21. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already hold the stock, this could be an opportunity to consider for swing trading. On the downside, SoFi faces its first support level at $15.36. If this support level remains intact, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for SoFi from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On June 20th, 2025, Keo Kelly conducted an insider sale of 10,267 shares of common stock. On June 20th, 2025, Rishal Jeremy conducted an insider sale of 66,847 shares of common stock. On June 16th, 2025, White Derek J conducted an insider purchase of 4,355 shares of common stock. On June 16th, 2025, White Derek J conducted another insider purchase of 148,404 shares of common stock. On June 17th, 2025, White Derek J conducted an insider sale of 64,467 shares of common stock. Based on the most recent 100 insider trades, we've determined the insider power to be positive, with a ratio of 1.3. Overall, insiders purchased 5,077,195 shares and sold 4,814,330 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $16.80, which reflects a decline of 4.77%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, presenting a high level of risk. Additionally, a sell signal has been generated from a pivot top identified 1 day ago. Is SoFi stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators, along with a generally positive trend, suggest that the current price level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a fair chance for SoFi stock to perform well in the near future. However, due to some minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have adjusted our recommendation for this stock from a strong buy to a buy candidate since our last evaluation. After examining the volatility and price movements from the previous trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 2nd of July, we anticipate SoFi to open higher by approximately 184 of a dollar, starting at $17.82. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not solely rely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day with warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.